What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we are back for another day of UFC bets, guys. It's a brand new week for UFC, so let's cash out. If you guys are here for the first time, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, and don't miss out on our Lock of the Day plays for this UFC event. I will have my bets that I will be on in the description, but the bets I won't have on there are my Lock of the Day plays. My Lock of the Day plays for all sports are being posted on my Buy Me a Coffee page, including these UFC picks I have. My Lock of the Day plays will be on that Buy Me a Coffee page. If you guys want access to that, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe, and in the description, the link to my Buy Me a Coffee will be in the description next to the bets I am going to be taking for my free plays. You guys can go become a member, get access to my Lock of the Day plays for all sports. And in the description, I always have my record for the month. I keep my record on there so you guys know exactly how good I've been doing on my Locks of the Day plays. Sorry, guys. Let's get right into this video. First fight of the night is going to be Talita Alencar taking on, I think it's Ariane Carlosi. This one, guys, I'm taking Talita Alencar. I think Alencar is going to use her wrestling a lot of this matchup. I think if she stands up with Carlosi, I think Carlosi has a chance to get that knockout. But I don't think Carlosi's takedown defense is good enough to stop Alencar. Alencar is a very good wrestler. She's probably going to grind her out all 3 rounds, end up winning a decision victory. I see a lot of top control and ground and pound coming from her, maybe some submission attempts, but I do think Carnellosi is tough enough to last all 3 rounds. So give me Talita Alencar, and I think she does it by decision. Alright, guys, next fight, Phil Rowe taking on Seong Hyun Ko. This one, guys, I'm taking Ko, and I think Ko wins this fight probably by decision as well. I think he's going to come in here and use his wrestling against Phil Rowe. I think his striking is good enough to keep up with Phil Rowe, and I think his wrestling is just way better than Phil Rowe, and I think he can out-grapple and take him down, honestly, with ease. He showed me in the Oben Elliott fight. That really impressed me. I was on the Oben Elliott side that night, but Ko just showed so much very improvement. His striking is very good. He's improving his striking. His wrestling is legit. If you can out wrestle Oben Elliott and make your transitions to be on top of him, Phil Rowe should be easy money for you. So I do expect Seong Hyun Ko to come out here and win this fight by decision and use that wrestling and keep a grappling heavy victory. Alright, guys, next fight in the women's strawweight division, Alice Ardaline taking on Montserrat Ruiz. This one, guys, I'm taking Alice Ardaline. These 2 girls are very low level. Both of them, I don't believe, have the skill level to be in the UFC, but we have to have these bad fights sometimes, especially at the bottom of the division. Alice Ardaline's coming off a pretty good victory in the last time. Ruiz is a one-trick pony. She's going to try to push you up against the fence. She's going to try to get that headlock and end up trying to take you down with that sweep for the headlock, and it's like a one-trick pony type of move. It was working for her in the beginning of her career, but now I feel like a lot of these girls are training on it, especially for her, and a lot of them know what she's going to come in with, and I think Alice Ardaline is going to pick her apart on the feet. I think this fight goes to decision as well. Ardaline might be alive for a knockout in those later rounds, probably at the end of the second or even the third when Ruiz eventually gets tired, but I do believe Ardaline's going to stop a lot of those takedowns, maybe mixing a takedown of her own and end up and just outstriking her probably on the feet. So give me Alice Ardaline. I think she does it by decision. Alright, guys, next fight in the women's bantamweight division, Ketlen Vieira taking on Norma Dumont. This could turn into a title fight contender match, guys, but I'm taking Norma Dumont. I think Dumont does this fight. I think she does it and she's gonna win by decision. I think she's just overall a better fighter. Vieira is getting up there in age, and it seems like her last couple fights she hasn't been looking the same. She lost to a lot of the best competition, but Norma Dumont's on a 5-fight winning streak where she's looking more dominant every single time. She's getting these decision victories. She's showing she can go all 3 rounds to win these fights, and I'm expecting her to win this fight as well. So give me Norma Dumont, and I think she does it by decision. Next fight, guys, Dante Johnson taking on Cedric Dumas. This one, guys, I'm taking Dante Johnson. I think he does it by knockout. Johnson is a very good striker from the boxing area, and he hits very hard. This guy just fought at heavyweight in the Dana White's Contender Series, and he knocked out a heavyweight, and now he's going down to middleweight where he says he's more comfortable. I believe him. I think he's gonna have the speed. I think he's gonna have the power, and I think Dumas is eventually gonna get cracked on that chin and end up getting knocked out. So for this one, guys, give me Dante Johnson. I think he does it by knockout. Next fight, guys, Timmy Kawamba taking on Cheng Ho Lee. This one, guys, I'm taking Cheng Ho Lee, and I think he does it by submission. I think he's going to use a lot of his grappling, take this fight to the floor, where Kawamba is not very comfortable. Kawamba on the feet is probably going to win this matchup if it can turn into a striking battle, but it's back and forth. It's honestly going to come down to the takedowns. That's why the odds are so even. It's going to come down to Kawamba keeping his fight on the feet, trying to pick him apart on the boxing stance, or Cheng Ho Lee gets to that double leg, takes him down, and ends up submitting him. Somebody will get finished in this fight. I think either Lee gets knocked out on the feet or Lee ends up submitting him. But I'm going with Cheng Ho Lee. I think he gets a submission, gets his fight to the floor, and I can honestly see him getting like an arm triangle or a rear naked choke. So give me Cheng Ho Lee by submission. Next fight, guys, Billy Ellicana taking on Kevin Christian. This one, guys, I'm taking Ellicana, and I think he's going to win this fight pretty easily. I think he's a way better fighter overall than Christian. Christian is mainly a guy that wants to get this fight to the floor and end up using his jiu-jitsu, but I think Ellicana is going to stop the takedowns. I think Ellicana is better everywhere, to be honest. I think he's better on the ground. Like, if it ends up on the ground, I think he's going to end up transitioning to the top. I think he has a way better boxing. I think he has the cardio to last all 3 rounds, and yeah, I just think he's better everywhere. So in my opinion, I think Billy Ellicana wins this fight pretty easily. I think he's going to do it by knockout. So give me Billy Ellicana, and I think he does it by knockout, maybe decision as well. It's up in the air. Either he knocks him out or wins all 3 rounds. But Billy Ellicana is going to be the pick. Next fight, guys, Alan Nascimento taking on Cody Durden. It's going to be at a catch weight. This one, guys, I'm taking Alan Nascimento, and I think Nascimento submits Cody Durden. Cody Durden's a brawler. He's going to come out here and swing heavy. He might try to mix in his wrestling, and if he mixes in that wrestling, that's just a bad area for him. And Nascimento will submit him on the floor if it gets to the floor, and I think Nascimento can take him down as well. I think Durden's going to come in here swinging heavy with some bombs and try to knock out Nascimento, but Nascimento is going to capitalize on those heavy strikes, end up taking Cody Durden down, and honestly probably getting a rare naked choke. I think Nascimento is going to take that back and end up submitting him. So for this one, give me Alan Nascimento. Next fight, guys, Charles Radke taking on Daniel Frunza. This one, guys, I think it's dog or pass, but I'm taking Underdog. I'm taking Frunza, and I think Frunza knocks out Radke. Somebody's going to go to sleep. Someone's going to get knocked out. It's going to be a banger, and it's probably going to be a first-round knockout. It's going to come down to whoever lands first, and I just think Frunza's going to land first. I think Frunza's probably faster. Radke might be the overall better striker, but I think Frunza hits very hard, and he's going to have the speed advantage, so I think he's going to crack that chin of Radke first. So give me Daniel Frunza. Like I said, it's dog or pass, but I do believe he does it by knockout. Next fight, guys, Isaac Dolgarian taking on Yadir Deval. This one, guys, I'm taking Dolgarian. I think Dolgarian wins this fight by decision. I see a lot of people on that knockout prop thinking is it a knockout Deval, but Deval's a very good fighter and very tough. I can see him winning this fight as well. This is a fight where it's going to go back and forth probably all 3 rounds, but I think Dolgarian's going to win those first 2 rounds on the scorecards. Then Deval might come forward in that 3rd round and win that 3rd round, but I just think it's going to come down to a decision where it's going to be Dolgarian dominating the 1st and the 2nd round with that wrestling and that top control and maybe some of the boxing as well. But when that 3rd round comes, he's probably going to get tired, and that's when Yadir is going to come forward, but it's going to be too little too late, I believe. So give me Isaac Dolgarian. I think he does it by decision. All right, guys, next fight, Jeremiah Wells taking on Themba Gorimbo. This one is a very low-level fight as well. I think both these guys are on the lower spectrum of the bar for these UFC welterweights. But I'm taking Gorimbo, guys, mainly because Wells has been on a layoff, and he wasn't looking that good before the layoff either. I think Gorimbo's going to end up getting to those takedowns and taking down Wells. Wells doesn't have the best takedown defense, and I think Gorimbo can win a very boring decision. Maybe some strikes landed on top, but a lot of top control and ground and pound probably just to keep the ref from standing them up. I see Gorimbo winning this. Like I said, probably a boring decision, but I think Gorimbo pulls it out. All right, guys, next fight, Waldo Cortez Acosta taking on Ante Delija. This one, guys, I'm taking Waldo Cortez Acosta. I know, guys, a lot of people are going to be on Delija. He's going to be everyone's baby this week just because he went out there and knocked out Tybura. But, guys, Tybura is not that good of a striker. He's mainly a grappler, and he didn't even get a chance to try to take down Delija. And I think Waldo or Cortez Acosta is a better striker than Delija. He has way better boxing. He has the movement around the ring. He tends to show off a lot. and he has a chin. This guy can take a good punch. Ooh, one of our teams scored for our lock of the day plays, guys. That's what you see right there. Go get those lock of the day plays because the team just scored and we're about to cash out on that one. But Waldo Cortez Acosta, guys, he's a better boxer. He has a good movement. He has a really good chin. If Pavlovich couldn't knock out Cortez Acosta, then Delicia's not going to do it either. And I do believe Acosta's going to be the one to get the knockout. I think Delicia's going to come in thinking he's very confident trying to knock out Acosta, and then Acosta's going to eventually land that knockout shot on him and put him away. So give me Waldo Cortez Acosta. I'm taking an underdog, and I think he does it by knockout. Alright guys, now for the main event. Steve Garcia taking on David Onama. This fight is very close. I went back and forth all week on this one, and I ended up going with Steve Garcia, and I think he's going to knock out David Onama. If Onama wins this fight by decision, I won't be surprised, but I do believe Steve Garcia is just a dog, and he's going to be making this fight into a brawl. And David Onama wants to keep this fight on the outside and use his wrestling and keep it into a technical battle where he mixes in his martial arts. But I think Steve Garcia is going to stop the takedowns and make it into a dirty war that David Onama just does not want to be a part of. I think Steve Garcia is going to put it on him probably in those early rounds, and then when he gets probably that third or fourth, I think David Onama is going to get tired, and that's when Steve Garcia is just going to show the dog in him and end up putting David Onama away. And I think he does it by knockout, probably I want to say in that third or fourth round. So give me Steve Garcia for the main event of the night. And alright guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page. Go become a member and get my lock of the day plays for this UFC event and all other sports. My free plays will be in the description, but if you guys want access to my most confident picks that are already posted on there, go become a member at the Buy Me a Coffee page. The link will be in the description as well. And like I said too, guys, I'm gonna say it one more time. Click that thumbs up, like the video, leave a comment, let me know if you guys agree or disagree with any of my picks, and subscribe, and do not miss out, and let's cash out for this UFC Fight Night.